So I'm taking little Trumble Creek Road, one of my very favorite back roads. I'd call it more of a tertiary road than a secondary. It runs parallel for a lot of its distance behind to the west of Glacier International Airport, as I think we can see there in the distance. And it starts, I think, at Rose Crossing down south a couple miles and extends to Highway 40, which is the highway I live on near Columbia Falls. But its biggest distinction is it's full of beautiful farmland and really old houses. There's horses grazing in the fields, and very bucolic and peaceful. And then all of a sudden you start seeing barbed wire fence and the air traffic control tower up there. And we're back on the Trumble Creek Road again, the old school one. So a lot of farmland separates us from this road to the airline terminal. But what I'm doing with Uber right now is waiting for people to get out of the plane and head down the gate, the gangplank I call it, into the terminal baggage claim. They'll start working on their Uber reservations anytime now. And so I expect to catch a fish very soon. It's kind of like that. You're waiting, there's other fishermen, no one really knows how big the fish will be or if you'll even catch one. But more often than not in the summer, I'll get an offer to take someone somewhere. It may not be the place I want to go though, and we'll turn it down. But I pray that this one will be a good humdinger, maybe going to my normal job in Whitefish, the lodge at Whitefish Lake, or somewhere equally amenable. So yeah, Trumble Creek keeps going, I believe, until Hodson. Then it turns into more of a dirt gravel track. Instead of going there, we're going to take a quick right on another cute little tertiary road called Wishart. W-I-S-H-A-R-T. It might be Tetralt, actually. Maybe it's Tetralt. I'll let you know in a minute. Both of those roads are these really small little connector ones that meant something big to people back in the day, but now are remnants of a bygone era. As you can see, we're heading toward the Swan Range of these mountains up here. It's called the Swan Range. Columbia Falls is a little bit to the left or to the north, and of course the airport's over there on the right. And we'll be back later. This is a little pull-out area along Wishart Road, right behind the airport, just a little bit to the north of the airport, here in Kalispell, Columbia Falls area. And I'm only putting this in because it's just one of those perfect little havens that a guy can kind of wait in out of the sun for a potential Uber ride to come in. It's a good fishing hole, I call it. And it's also a good place to, go relieve oneself there in the woods, which is what has to happen now. So probably an Uber will come in any minute at the airport. Oh, look at what's going by. Proof that we still live in an agricultural area. Well, I did get a fish, a really good one, from the Glacier Jet Center. So these might be pilots, staff associated with the Glacier Jet Center, not the airport itself. They're not passengers that just got off a flight, and they're not tourists or attending a wedding or something, which is actually far more common. Glacier International airport. Most of it's a brand new terminal, highly remodeled, incredible. And I'm going to have to go way over to the right to the Jet Center. And mirror camera. Dun, 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 dun. It's a very small airport compared to like Denver or Los Angeles or Atlanta, Dallas, etc. But it's busy. We get, for Kalispell is only like 30,000 people, maybe another 10,000 around the outside of it. Yet we get 12 to 15 flights a day during the summer, especially on the weekends, like right now. Thursday's the beginning of the weekend. And because I'm getting close to the actual Jet Center, I think it's time to let the video stop. Back soon.